Hello, I'm going to talk to you about phrasing and fluency from pages 152 to 153. So please open your textbook and we are going to start right under reading recovery procedures. The way it begins is Maury tells us to a child who is reading word by word, if you think that one of these prompts may be helpful. I'm right here under the prompts. If you think that using one of these prompts may be helpful, you could prompt the child to appeal to his oral language experience. So if the child speaks well, is a good English speaker, you could use one of these prompts. Say, are you listening to yourself? Did it sound good? Good meaning, I don't like that prompt because some kids think good means the words are right. So I say things like, can you read this quickly? Put all the words together so it sounds like talking. And I might demonstrate. Put all these words together so it sounds like talking. How would you say that? Or make it sound like where the wild things are. So these prompts, I haven't had a lot of success with these with younger children. Older children I do. But with younger children, I think they need more support than just appealing to their oral language. So let's look down at the bottom of the page where it talks about demonstrate phrasing on text. And I'm going to actually try to demonstrate for you on this book. This is the book that I think you had an assignment for in the running record where Father Bear Won't Wake Up. So on the bottom of page 52 it says, occasionally mask the text with a card or your thumb exposing one, 2 or 3 words at a time and ask the child to read it all. So I find books like Rigby books that are set up, they have set up the books in a way to teach phrasing. So that's why I think these books are wonderful. So what they mean is you're going to expose a phrase at a time, because I think phrasing is as much about looking, as about bringing in more information when the eyes are fixated than it is about reading fast. So what do I mean by that? When we read this first line of text, a good reader would read it in phrases. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. So that's what they mean about, she means about exposing 2 or 3 words at a time. So you're trying to get them away from looking at every word, which is what finger pointing does, and to get them to bring in more information. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. So that's the reason why, one of the reasons why we want finger pointing to be gone as quickly as possible, because it slows the eyes down, and for phrasing and fluency, we want the eyes to be quicker. Let's turn and look at page 153. 153 says, slide a card underneath each line if you wish to discourage word-by-word reading. Now, a lot of people interpret this the absolute wrong way. What she means by underneath is to slide a card underneath, pushing their eyes. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear, and make sure you are allowing the child to see the print and don't cover the print the way I did. Most people think it means this, but this does not encourage them to be more phrased and fluid. Let me demonstrate this again. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear, and their eyes are just going to normally try to keep up. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. So that's that procedure, first procedure on page 153. Let's go down to the second bullet on that page. Slide a card from left to right over the text. See, I find this very frustrating for children. But if the other points, the other procedures don't work, I might try it. So this way, you're trying to get their eyes to go, you're trying to get their mouth to go ahead of their eyes. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. By the time the words come out of the child's mouth, they should be looking at the next group of words. So, it is trying to get that processing quicker. Language is slower than brain, so that really encourages them to speak, to look faster than their mouth. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. All right, let's go to the next procedure. This, I think, is really important for older children or children 2nd, 3rd grade and above where they're not reading the punctuation. So this says, insist that a child pause appropriately, especially at the end of a sentence and speech marks. Notice when you can pause or stop. So on this book, I would say, if a child read, look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear, I would say, now this tells us we need to slow down. Let's do it again, and make sure you take a breath here. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. So punctuation is very important in phrasing and fluency, but really punctuation was developed and put into writing to enable readers to put together words and phrases. I've had children who would read, look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Inappropriate. I don't care how fast they read, but it shows you they just are not comprehending. The next bullet, have the child place his finger at the end of the line. Again, sometimes older readers lose their place, so I might say put your finger at the end of the line and read up to that and don't spot. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Baby Bear. The second to last bullet, make your voice go down at the end of a sentence. Again, noticing the punctuation. I've even had older students, when they see a comma, they have to tap their finger. They see a period, they tap it twice. It's almost like they don't see the punctuation, and I'm trying to make them more aware of it. And then change your voice when you see these marks on the page. Oh, sound like Mother Bear and Baby Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Father Bear, said Mother Bear. Look at Baby Bear, said Father Bear. So you want books with talking in it, so they change. They can change their voice to indicate they understand their different characters. So, and then this is interesting. We're going to talk about this. This is another use for the cut-up story. I don't have any sentence strips here. I'm going to try and do it in another video before we get to class tonight. But this is another procedure that could be helpful. And then in class, we're also going to talk about selecting text. So that's it for demonstrating on the video. And we'll be in class. Thank you.